Hi, everybody. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Jenifer.
Hey.
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Guys, we are a few minutes late, but no big deal. We were having either large hair issues or some technical difficulties.
Technical issues.
There's too much going on today.
I also have hair issues as well, but we're just not even worried about this anymore.
I did too. I've got like fuzzies up on top.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but we're still gonna make this work.
We're here.
Yes.
We're here and we're gonna just do some stuff.
We're ready to party.
Absolutely. Joan is on the back end. If you guys have any questions, just let us know. I've got sort of a semi-demo planned. I was gonna mess around with some hollow mesh today. And I know Jenifer's got a cute little project as well that I'm excited to hear more about. And Danielle, I think you're just going to be doing some beading and stuff on the back end. And
I had a couple ideas, yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, with that, why don't I just swap us around and get us into our individual cams? We could start with Jenifer, and then you could tell us what's going on with everything that's happening.
All right.
And then I could share my project, and then we could just continue the chit chat like always.
So I had a live just an hour ago. We just finished up an hour ago, and I started a backpack charm for Rayne, and I'm using this was a kit mix from Jesse James Beads. And so I just did some wire wrapping, and then I thought I need to add SilverSilk on there because Rayne loves her SilverSilk. And so I have just a scrap. This is, again, you guys can use your scraps, not just for tassels, but you can use them for what we're going to be doing here is I am going to be just putting on a custom end cap with the loop. And I'm also going to use a terminator. The terminator is, let's show you guys. The terminators are these little guys that you can finish off your capture chain with. And I'm going to have, I have a small one. So there's the small and the large. So I'm going to use a small one. And then I'm going to grab a single end cap. And no, she's not getting any of the bedazzled ones. Sorry, Miss Rayne.
Still no go on that, huh?
Still no go. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to, yeah, she's still a no go on that. Not getting bedazzled. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim off that last ball, and then I'm going to precondition. And I just run the capture chain through my thumb and my index finger, and I just kind of roll back and forth and precondition that. And then that looks like it is, yep, I can fit both. You want to go down like 2 balls worth, then you know that you've got a really, really good secure. There's been times that I've only done 1, and I realized it when I was scrunching. I'm like, oh no, there's only 1 in there. It works still, you guys. It's still very secure. So, but I do, my standard is 2. And if you cannot fit that in, you can just grab some chain nose pliers and just open it up just a hair. And then again, I'm just going to precondition. You can see I have little wire fuzzies. The wire doesn't fray, but you will get some little wire fuzzies.
I love that you follow all of my tutorials like to the T. And I love that because it's like I've made so many mistakes before, and you are helping to preach the gospel of SilverSilk in its finest form and make sure that people don't make the same mistakes I had done in the past.
Yes, yeah, and I've watched over and over again, and I think last week there were a couple of newbies in the crowd. And then I think Debbie has said that she ordered the kit for the first time. There was a Debbie in the crowd, and so they're just little tips and tricks that we've all been trying to follow because he's so good at sharing all of these tips and tricks. And yeah, and every once in a while I'll get one that doesn't get snuck in there, and all I do is I just come in with my cutter and just trim, and you can't even feel it. It's just, yeah. So every once in a while I mess up and don't get all the little wires, and so I get a little pokey outy. And then I saw someone asked about the terminators. Don't know why I'm blurry. I'm sorry. It has to be me. I wasn't blurry during my live, but it could be me. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Sometimes Wi-Fi goes in and out, so it's really not a big deal. And Leanne's question, I definitely have not discontinued the Terminators. Those are full in stock on the website.
So I have my SS up. My SS is going to be the front. There's an SS here. You guys can't see it. So sorry. Then I'm just going to lay this down because I don't want the creases, the seams of my Terminators to show the front. So then I just know that I need to put in my Terminator front to back, and I'm going to get one in there, and I have little wires coming out. You guys can't see them. I'm so sorry. But that's okay. And I'm perfectly fine with the wires sticking out because all I have to do is just come in and trim them off. And it's as good as good.
It's as good as good can get.
It's as good as good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this somewhere in the middle and finish that off.
Oh, that's so cute. I love all the little charms and things. And you know what? You could get crazy and just keep adding on a bunch more stuff.
Yes.
Like
yes,
one
we
thing
can.
per year, or like, I don't know.
Yep. Absolutely. Because I have this little center thing. You guys can't see it, but there's a little center thing that swivels. And I was going to I might move the R up there. I'm not sure yet. I was going to put this there, but then it was just kind of like sitting there all by itself. And I think I want this incorporated down here. I might take this off because this is open and I can take that off. So
amazing.
That's what we're doing. And I'll post a good picture of this so that you guys can see it non-blurry.
And I suppose I can teach a thing or two. You know what? I'm going to teach a thing or two today.
Yes.
How about
that?
I mean, it's really not new stuff. And if you know me, you know how much I love my asymmetrical bracelets. I can't say that 4 times. You guys remember this? I showed it just yesterday on the Great Bead Extravaganza stuff, but I don't. There is just something about this that I refuse to like. I almost don't want to sell it just because I love it so much. It's just a beautiful.
Are you saying none of us will see that in our order?
Which, like the bracelet?
Yes, like a giveaway.
I know. I don't even have a spot on I used to have a spot on the website, Jenifer, that had finished pieces of jewelry.
Yes.
But after some point in time, it just got to be a lot of work to like take a photo and like upload it and just have like one bit on, and then it would sell within like 10 minutes and, people would be upset because they couldn't find another place to make it. So all to say, I really think I should just make a tutorial out of this. And you know what? This and this, you probably already have, or it's on the way, right? Because of the gigantic order that you placed. And then these came from Danielle, the little turquoise drugs.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah. So I put them to good use with this. So all to say, I think I want to make something that's similar, but I want to use these like stony stones.
Stony stones.
Stony stones.
I kind of dig that. Stony stones.
There's stony stones. And I want to do the white because I have all this left over and I literally just use it for this snippet. But, you know, hollow mesh. If you don't have it and would like to use it, this is a great opportunity to learn because it is amazing for stuffing gemstones through. You could see that the hole is about 5mm in diameter. Now, it's just a hollow mesh. There is no structure to this until you start to really fill it up with beads. So all to say that you don't want to wear this by itself. You want a filler material inside of it. You can also use the hollow mesh tool to open it up a little wider. Depending on the wire, sometimes it's drawn down just a little bit, and sometimes it comes out like super fat like this one did from the machine. But I just have a standardized 5mm inner diameter tube that you can run through the actual chain to make sure that it stays the 5mm size that it's intended for. So I just sort of took a measure of the one side at least for my bracelet. I'm hoping to get about 3.5 on one side and 3.5 on the other. I'll do a measurement toward the end, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut a little bit off, and I'm going to use my scissors to cut it instead of my wire cutters. And all I'm doing is just going all the way around instead of cutting it all at once, which would smash it. By going around, I've ensured that I've kept it nice and hollow on the other side. So now it is like completely a tube. And I probably should measure it at this point because if I've got too many gemstones on one side, it's not going to fit correctly. Since I'm also debating if I want to use a toggle or if I want to use a lobster claw, because I feel like for a bracelet, a lobster claw is going to be a lot easier to put on in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to show you how to use that tool as well. But we've got about a 3-inch and then like 3 3/4. So I think we'll be okay with this size when all is said and done. Yeah, we should be okay with this. Okay. It's going to be fine. Things are going to be fine, ladies. Things are going to be fine.
They're going to work out.
They're going to work out, I promise. Okay, so two things. One is I want to open up the hollow mesh with my tool. So whenever you do order hollow mesh, for the time being, I am giving out a free set of tools. One is 3mm and one is 5. So you can use one to expand and one to contract, depending on the size of beads that you're using. And they're just amazing for making sure that your knitted wire is nice and consistent. So all I do is just sort of poke it through the entire mesh and run it through. So that way, whenever it comes out the other side, it is nice and round. How about that? And so I am going to now just fill my other side with a hollow mesh end cap, followed by some 4.5mm beads. These are African turquoise, I believe. And they're in a gradient strand, but I thought I could just kind of randomly mix these up since they work well together. And I kind of like the color scheme. I don't know ultimately what it's going to look like, but I think it should work out pretty well. Is what I'm hoping for. I also had these beautiful silver beads that are check glass. They have that cool, like, sort of, I don't know, sort of a rough texture on top. I'm trying to think of the term. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's like sandblast, sort of like a sandblast finish. But these are 4mm, and they might be a little too small. I could always draw this down a little bit. I don't know. Should I do the silver? Now that I'm looking at it, I kind of like it.
The silver's pretty.
I don't know. I don't like choices. That means I have to pick one. Is anyone else here indecisive?
Me.
Danielle is... Actually, yes, you are. I can vouch for that.
Yes, you can. But have you been shopping with me yet?
No, gosh, no.
Tucson.
I know. It's just a matter of time, right? Before we get there, and I see the chaos. Danielle.
Well, I shopped with Danielle once.
That's right, you did.
And yes, but Alex is the one that took over, and he is very decisive when it comes to his chocolates because he had no problem picking out all the chocolates.
Oh, yes.
That was good. Yes.
He's a super shopper. That guy. Oh, my goodness.
Colleen says I'll be holding the bags in Tucson.
Yes.
Oh,
some of those bags will be her own bags.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, guys, I need some help from everyone out there since Jenifer's probably the only decision maker of all the four of us that are here. Oh, yes. Maybe even Joan. But should I do the silver or should I do this color of the African turquoise?
That color.
Mm-hmm.
This one?
Yeah, I think that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So silver might be too much, huh? Or just like doesn't match.
I'm a fan of the. If I have a gemstone or just a regular bead, I'm gonna go gemstone every time. So.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the gemstones, which you should know that because I gobble them all up.
From the pop-up shop.
I love.
Leanne says that color. I have a feeling a lot of people will say that color, so we're gonna go with that color. I'm gonna be that color. So all you do is just slide your beads through, as you can see. And when you get to the other side of your bead, you can kind of just smash this down a little bit. Oh, the other tip here is just to have a dull end. So take a crimp, make a loop. Don't crimp it though. Just go ahead and use that to pass through like a needle through the hollow mesh. And it won't get tangled up in anything. And then just smash down that little top part of your hollow mesh. And then you can kind of just press everything together on this side. So what I'm going to do, I need to trim my hollow mesh a little bit, in fact, but some of my beadwork came out. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. I want to make sure that it's flexible and that I have a little bit of extra to smash up on the other side. So I think I'm going to trim it about right here. Be careful not to cut your beading wire. There we go. And you can let your wire go again and smash down the other side as you need to.
That looks good.
And now I just need my end cap right here. Not pretty much how you use hollow mesh, but I just need to double check my measurement here because it looks like I might have a little bit extra on this side, which means it's a good thing because it's easier to cut off a bead and a little bit of hollow mesh rather than adding it on. So I'm going to do that real quick.
Sorry, I keep dropping stuff over here. It was not loud.
I'm wrestling around because I know
I'm making a big mess. I don't know why I'm so messy today. I'm just like, everything's getting tossed around. And...
I have
Leanne,
your...
go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I was just going to say, I have one of your scrap bags and I'm connecting a longer piece and a shorter piece together using your little the ball chain connectors.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to cover it up with not wire wrapping. I am going to do a barrel knot with leather.
I'm excited to see that. That's gonna look
I'm
epic.
so excited.
Leanne is asking, do I ever use glue for these end caps? You can just add a little bit of glue to ensure that the wire is gonna stay, but I've had decent luck with it not falling apart, even if I don't use glue. Typically, I don't use glue because the beading wire is going to stay pretty, pretty stable over the course of my crimping and everything. So you don't have to, but that's totally up to you and your discretion. I guess I think I'm gonna use a lobster claw. I was gonna use a toggle, but I just don't know if that's a good idea for a clasp for a bracelet, even though it looks pretty. They're harder to pull.
Yeah, but they're so pretty. That is so cute because then you can do dangles if you want to do dangles too.
It is, but I mean, have you tried putting on a toggle on a bracelet? Do you know the struggle of what one goes through?
Maybe I'm doing it wrong then.
Or you're doing it right if you're not having any issues. Maybe I'm the one that's having issues. So Debbie wants to know more about these ball chain connector pieces, and so I was wondering if your camera is up for it.
Oh my gosh.
And then, well, let's take a quick peek at what
Danielle's. Okay. Yeah, before I do my barrel knot, let's see if it comes across. Okay.
Oh, Danielle, what is this witchcraft that you're doing?
There's a little macrame going on.
Ooh.
I think that's the front. The back looks a bit like this at the moment.
Oh, that's pretty too.
Whoa, I like that.
I like the backside.
I do
this
too.
Is here. And what I could do is I'm not sure about yet. My original idea was just to have a bunch of pretty dangles of pearls coming off and then just do some little barrel knots underneath each one. And I could keep adding them for as long as I want. This was just me playing. I'm not sure I'm sticking with this. I have a way of locking them to the side, and then I could trim it and burn here, trim, burn, and it would just like run the pearls down the side like that. I don't know. So that's where I'm at.
Oh my goodness.
You think of the best ideas, and mixed media is like my happy place. I don't know how you do it.
I love it. I love mixed media. These little pearls I'm using are large holes, so they fit on my leather. And so it's really fun. Like it's happening for me, but I don't know exactly where I'm taking it yet.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's what Sundays are about, right? It's just like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it with confidence.
But I feel like if you like that side, then I might want to do something different with the way I'm attaching those little danglies.
Oh, yeah, the crisscross is so cute. That is
super cool. I do love that.
Typically, like that's the backside in macrame, but I actually like the backside better.
Yeah.
I totally feel that. But these are those little loopy boopy thingies.
Loopy thingies.
Yes.
We're so technical.
Let's keep that as a technical term.
Yes, let's write that one down.
Along with stony stone.
Oh yeah. Because yesterday it is the stuff and squish method. Stuff and squish.
Oh,
that is Nealay's method of stuffing the ball chain or any kind of chain, because it's not just ball chains for those custom findings, right? You can use pipe chain, you can use anything. And it's because he was like, well, let's just stuff it. And then later he's like, all right, now let's squish. And I'm like, ooh, stuff and squish. That is technical term.
That is. I think it worked.
I've had too much coffee today.
I'm having mine right now. You can never have too much coffee.
Yeah. Coffee is good.
Yeah. It's necessary.
Wes went and got me a very large Dutch Bros with an extra shot. So yeah.
Aww. That is like that is a man who cares deeply. You know?
It is. Yes. And you'll meet him because when we move to Owasso.
That's right.
There you go.
I know. I'm still looking forward to the day.
Oh, me too. Trust me. Me too.
Oh, Wasso. It's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to Jen's demo cam.
Okay, someone started calling me. I think it was. Oh my goodness! I think it was Rayne.
Was it Rayne? Did
Oh.
you pick up on
Oh
Rayne?
no, I think it was Rayne.
Okay. If you need to call her back, by all means.
No, I'll get her. Let me see. There goes my camera. I just hit the red X, not looking at it. And when I looked at my watch, it said Nico, and so that was Rayne calling me. Yes. Oh my gosh, she's calling again. let me mute myself real fast here.
No, that's okay. Go for it. I can, Danielle and I can continue on. In fact, I could probably show you how to use the ball chain as the way that I would, and then we could see how Jenifer's doing it. So let me.
I don't know. It was still blurry. It was still blurry. I'm so upset.
You know, the one thing I figured out, I actually did get a real person at StreamYard. I called and talked to him.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
And they said that if you are having streaming issues that start, like 20 minutes in, and we've been on for like 20 minutes, they said look at your local recording settings. Like if you're doing...
right. Yeah,
if you don't need the local recording, sometimes turning that off can help with... Because it starts to borrow the same resources when it reaches the point where it has to...
Oh.
If that makes any sense, yeah.
I wonder if I can do it as it's like...
I'm not sure if you can do it when it's live, unfortunately. It has to be done before.
I'll have to double check those settings. You know, here's the thing with technology. Everything is changing all the time, and I am just of that age now where I can stand on my stoop with a stick and wave the children in the streets that are making too much noise. And, scream.
I'm going to get you a lawn gnome.
Yes, I need a lawn gnome and possibly a flamingo.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I just need those darn technologically advanced children off my yard. So
they want to come in and help me with my computer, then I'm okay with them coming.
Someday.
So I'm wondering if I can ask Wes for a new phone, because my laptop comes in just fine. So maybe Mr. West needs to get me a new phone.
But I feel like you've had it sharp before too.
I have. So I did. I stopped at. I didn't add my barrel knot yet, and I just realized. You know what? I'm supposed to do a tutorial with that braid, and I totally forgot. Sorry, Lori. I'll get to it.
You've been so busy shopping.
It's so stinking easy now, even without a Jenifer button, though I still would love a Jenifer button. But it was so easy just to add, and then go to the next row, add, go to the next row.
Yeah. My goal is to get rid of as many clicks through things as possible. And sometimes it's inevitable, and sometimes it is, easy to do. As the platform on the back end continues to improve, it's just staying on top of some of that stuff. The thing I also didn't realize is that on mobile there is no ability to search through my website with a search icon, which is something I found out the other day, and I was just like, what is going on? You'd think that that'd be a basic feature, but
I don't think I've ever used search on your website, because I just go.
Most people access either the pop-up shop and you also have one of everything, so that that's a whole other thing. But I digress. Okay, so here I have a little ball chain crimp. These actually have the same plating, and you get all 6 colors. They're the same plating because I had it done in the factory that I use. They're the same platings as my other findings. These I can't really get an SS on. I asked the person who makes these, and I think he was even like, you can't get an SS on that because that's too small. And I was very bummed. But I can assure you that these are non-tarnishing and have that same 5 layers of plating technology, which is kind of cool. But really all I do to make this work is I just grab some capture or pearlesque chain. I want to make sure that I can access the bead of the ball chain. And pretty standard from here. I just kind of peel it back hook it in. If I need to press down on this, then I can. But the thing of it is that I got to figure out a way to like hide that, you know? And I've tried a bunch of different things, including like using beads and stuff over it. Maybe Jenifer's got some ideas, but you could probably even just take the ball chain, push it up, connect it through, and then just kind of pinch this back. So that's another method. And it's basically connected, but you know, again, the idea here is to like hide it somehow in beadwork or beading or something. So that's in short how to use it. I do have a tutorial on how I used tiny wire that I threaded a bunch of beads on, and then I just kind of wrapped this entire part with beads. Is that what you're doing with this, Jenifer? Or you said barrel knot?
I'm doing a barrel knot.
You're doing barrel knot. So I'm curious.
Yeah,
to see
and I'm using like 1 millimeter leather. So I've got 18 barrel knots. No, wraps. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wraps. But no one can see it because my phone is not wanting to cooperate. But I'll post
it at the moment.
It's good.
Yeah. Oh, it is? Oh.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
did you like turn on your air conditioning or something?
No. I'm so happy we have air conditioning. So happy. And our house has never been more cold. I mean, it's like 68 degrees in here.
Oh my God. I'd like need a fur jacket of some sort.
Okay. So I am just being patient with it because I have so many wraps and it's such a thin leather. And then I want to make sure, see how that's poking out? The little barrel is poking, I mean, the little connector is poking out. So I'm just going to just squish and scooch and keep on going. And I'm just being very, very patient. I used a barrel knot tube.
Oh yeah.
From Miss Kelly.
Yes.
Okay, and I am just scooching and going right along until I get it nice and tight. And so I'm holding on to the little nubby on the. What I did was I had my my leather here, and then I put my barrel knot tube in between the leather and the chain, and I just started wrapping until I could cover. And then I just keep my thumbnail right here so that I can continue pulling and trying to make sure I'm not exposing. And so I'm just, like I said, just being patient with it, moving it around a little bit because you don't want your wraps to cross. And then when I get to a spot where I feel like I've done enough, then I'll stop and then I'll add some, usually like GS Hypo. So it's still fairly loose, so I'm just keeping on going. But there's a little connector, and then I'm just going to have this, and I don't know what else I'm going to do with it. Oh my gosh, the camera is coming in great.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
I
so
think
nice.
maybe
I love
just
it.
a matter of like exiting out. Whatever you got it to do, it was wonderful. So you were.
We just waited.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm just going to continue going and just see, now I've got the little pokey outie going, and that's okay because I'm just going to now. I'm going to continue just tightening. And then when I get it all nice and tight, I'm going to have this. And so I might just have one side of a necklace. Or, yeah, love the squill then, Jen. Yeah. So I am just
Debbie is asking you to go over what a barrel knot is.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to take this apart and start over? I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. And
don't
then maybe
mind.
just like demonstrating a simpler barrel knot and then showing like
Oh, okay.
like the
Yeah.
complicated one.
Okay.
It's not complicated, but you just did it in such a clever method that was used
Yeah,
over.
I will undo this because I love barrel knots. So I
do
am
too.
perfectly fine with undoing and redoing. And then I'll grab another piece of leather and I'll make like a link because then I can have a link
Yeah,
that I can show you guys.
I love that.
Okay. Sorry you're watching me undo all this, but I'm so glad that you can see it and it's clear. That just made my day, really. All right. So I don't know how long this is, maybe 8 inches, maybe 9. And so here's my connection. And what I did was I had this piece of scrap and this piece of scrap. And I'm thinking, oh, that would be a nice 1/2 of a necklace. Or it can start a nice wrap. Because what I thought was, here is where the connector is. That's where my barrel knot would be. And look, it's perfect for adding a clasp. So I might be able to, and then just have another, maybe a finding over here. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do something. But oh, let me show, can I show this? I finished it.
Yeah, we get to see it in high def now.
Yeah.
I know. Isn't that exciting? Look at that.
So cute. Can you push it up a little
Is
bit?
that kind of cute?
Oh my gosh, I love that. I absolutely love that.
Maybe that'll make up for me declining her. Oh my gosh. I think I'm nervous about that.
You're gonna hear from her later, I'm sure. And then
so what? Yeah, we'll come up with something here. All right. So what I did was I don't need a long length over here because it's just going to get snipped. And then I just add a barrel knot tube. And you don't even have to use a barrel knot tube. You can use your finger. You could just use your finger too to, let's see here, right, like this. You could just have your finger and start wrapping around your finger. But then you'll have to have a longer length. But you can wrap around your finger like that. And then just start to pass that through. So I'm passing now that length, that end through both wraps that I just did. And then just be very careful because you don't want those wraps to start crossing. And so now, and then I just hold on to it. And again, you have a bigger set of loops when you use your finger. And then I'm holding this down. I have this here and I'm just scooching. So I'm just scooching. Okay. And I'm just kind of pulling on this a little bit like that. And then you have a nice, pretty barrel knot. Okay. But I'm going to make it a little bit bigger for the connection. But then if you just want to make like a connector, or just a, oh, we did barrel knots with leather. Let me see if I have some leather. It won't go through I have little small pieces of leather. Let me just grab, I have a piece of leather here. Let's make a connector. This is 1.5 millimeter leather. This is 1 millimeter. So if I used 1.5 millimeter on this instead, maybe that's what I'll do on this. Then I won't have to have so many wraps. Okay. So here's this. Okay. Have here, and I have this barrel knot tube. All this is like a 3 millimeter curved tube. So if you have a tube, you can use anything like that, or like a stiff straw. I just do this, have that on there. I don't need a long tail. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to start wrapping, and I want to wrap so that I'm going over the connector. So I'm just going to go here, and then I'm going to continue wrapping, and I want to wrap until I cover the connector. Okay. There's the connector sticking out just a little bit. So I'm going to go one more. Maybe two. We'll go two more. Okay. I'm going to hold on to all of this. I'm going to come back around here, stuff that through the tube. Okay. It's going to come out on this end. I'm holding on to everything so that I can pull that tube now. I'm going to pull that tube through. Okay. Then I'm going to just make sure my wraps are not crossing. Okay, I'm going to hold on to this. This is that tail. And then this last loop is what this is right here, your working side. And now I'm just going to start getting that aligned so that it's not showing. And I'm just pulling a little bit on here. And just pulling, and then I have my thumb here and pulling. Keep my thumbnail there, keep pulling, and then when I get done, when this is all nice and tight, I'm going to add some GS hypo, and I'm just kind of moving this around. There's no need to rush. You can't speed, or speed does not equate to accuracy. So just take your time. And now I'm done. And I have a little barrel knot that covers. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my GS hypo and I'm going to add a little bit just down in where that's coming out. Just add a little bit here because I don't want to stiffen the capture chain. Okay. Then I'm going to come on this side and do the same thing and just add a little bit. It dries clear, so you're okay. All right. Then after it's done drying, I will snip down to the end, and I'll go ahead and do it on this side. I just, where it's exiting, and just snip it down. Okay. If you don't like that showing where that natural, then if I was using like a black, I could use a Sharpie, and you can even do the Sharpie even on the brown. Just put a little bit of Sharpie, and then let's cut this side. And then just, you can just, there we go. We have our little connector. Is that cute?
That is super cute. And I love how it covers everything up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually have a tutorial with the leather barrel knot done with the leather cord.
Oh.
And I'm also doing a thing that you've inspired me, Jenifer, to make a thing.
Awesome.
To make a thing too. And so I think you're really gonna love this. Hang on. Let me adjust myself here. And I need to cut and add some glue to this, but I just thought this was a clever idea.
Okay, let's see it. Yes.
Because I use those resin rings. Hi, Juliana. Happy Sunday, my friend. Always good to see her here. I kind of just added a resin ring to this that I could attach things to, but I use that barrel knot that you just showed.
Can I copy that? I would like to do that.
Well, I mean, I technically copied you, so we're just copies of copies.
But technically, I copied Kelly.
Yeah.
So then, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're just circling.
I love that.
Should I do more? Should I add 5? Do I get crazy? How crazy do I get with this?
You know what?
That's a good idea.
That's cute like that with having some dangles, or if you add like 3 or 5, like if you add 5 and then not have any dangles. But if you want to have dangles, then you just leave it like that and add dangles. Me, I would probably, you know what I would do too? I
What?
would Lark's, is it Lark's head knot? Some 3 needle chain onto the
Oh.
bottom of
Mhm.
if it was single, I would do some Lark's head knot. And then also too, you can actually, ooh, you just gave me an idea.
Well, good for you, but I don't have any ideas.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I don't know. I
Oh.
have all this turquoise too that I need to use up. So I'm thinking like,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, turquoise this.
Oh yes. See, and then that's all you need. Done.
Yeah. I mean, you know, keeping it simple. I'm on the
Oh
kiss
my.
camp. Keeping it silly, simple, you know, super simple. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Marianne likes that simplicity.
I do too.
Oh,
Okay.
are
I'm gonna
those
work.
curtain pulls? Marianne, were you talking about my my capture chain little concoction here? I guess that could be. Or were you talking about my little backpack charm that I'm gonna have to like attach money to because I declined Rayne when she was trying to FaceTime.
You're gonna have to attach money.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
And then seeing Juliana there, I started the last live that we did together, I was like, oh, I want to do some flat mesh on the loom and then have like beads in between and then having some stuff coming from the other side and just have this gorgeous tall bracelet or something. And I still have it here because I love this red. This red is my favorite of all time.
Yeah, it's a very nice punchy red. I dig it too.
And I also, during my live earlier, I got my Danielle Wickes jewel loom. Let's see, Danielle Wickes design jewel loom kit. I got that today or yesterday. I know, I'm so excited. I'm just excited. I'm just surrounded by goodness here. And so happy that my camera's coming in finally.
Right.
I just want to keep it here the whole time.
I know, it deserves its own spotlight, really.
It does. So are you still using your chips from the Desert Bloom or Electric Bloom?
Yes. I had so much stuff left over from that, and I have no idea what to do with it.
But look how long that was.
I know.
Ooh, you can
really think I like underpriced that kit, which was great for you guys. But that turquoise is worth quite a bit, and so I hope that it goes to great use, which I know it will. I know it will with you guys. So maybe that's why I didn't feel.
Absolutely. No, everything was just amazing in this kit. It didn't last very long, did it?
It did not.
Sold out quickly.
People sold it out very quickly.
I know.
Which is good.
And I only bought one.
I'm always experimenting with colors, and sometimes I hit it the nail on the head, and sometimes it's just, you know, not my best picks, but I'm getting better at it.
You did. You hit the nail on the head with this one, and I will take the happy accident of, I mean, you said, oh, I added too much. It said no one ever getting a SilverSilk kit. You can never add too much to a SilverSilk kit. But these are just, I don't know, they're just stunning. And the colors, look at this colorway, which I know it's all sold out. I promise you guys, I only bought one. I did not load up on it.
No, I can attest to that. Yes. Jenifer got only one of that.
Yeah. You're being specific. That she only got one of. Yeah. So because I want to make the necklace that you made. So I'm actually going to, I want to make the necklace that you made for this weekend. So this is going to go put away. And I am going to bring out some, I think I'm going to make a wrapped bracelet with this and bring in some, let's bring in some findings. And I'm going to do some of these. Now that you guys can see my findings little, you can see it all nice and clear.
Ooh,
These are the
yeah,
ones that have the bedazzle on it. Yeah, those have the bedazzle. Those are, oh, I have, oh my goodness, happy. I have 8.
8 what? Oh, of those. You can make more. I gave you the entire sheet
I
of
know.
glitter.
I know. I'm so excited. I know. And you gave me like a dark blue, which I absolutely love.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to do that. Because you said, did you use E6000 or Loctite?
I think I used D6000, but I think either glue would work.
Okay.
Yeah, you
And
just
then-
need to give it ample amount of drying time is really the trick for any adhesive, you know?
So be patient.
Be patient, and all will be revealed at the end.
I am going to stuff and squish. Here we go. We're going to stuff, get 2 ball chains in there. I was aggressive with opening up the finding. I got real aggressive. So it's,
why? What happened?
Oh, I opened it up.
It's like open. Yeah.
It's like open. Oh, wow. That's like the perfect crimp right there. And squish. Look at that. No seam. No extra fuzzies. Look at that.
You did it.
So now what I do is I just lay it down. Oh, I guess because Nealay shows that too. I learned it from Nealay. This isn't a Jenifer thing. And I just make sure. And that one actually is opened up pretty well too. I might not need to. Nope, I do not need to open it up more. Stuff it and squish it.
Stuff and squish.
Stuff and squish. No glue needed. All right, so that's one part of that. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some stuff to this and I might add it to both sides. I might add to both sides so I can have beads over here and beads over here.
Beads over here, beads over there. I'm loving everything.
Wish I had a bunch of beads to choose from. Okay. Oh, these right here, Nealay, if you ever get these again, I would not be upset. The multicolored tiger's eye.
Leanne was asking if I could get more of those too. I need to look into it. I need to see if it's in season, and then I can make that work. I can make that happen.
So cute. And I just have. Don't know what color I want to have with that. These guys, oh my goodness, were these not the best find of your life?
Ooh, I love those. Love, love, love those.
Blue tiger's eye. Okay, so what am I going to use? I love your graphics cards, by the way. I do save them all.
Ooh, thanks. Yeah. It gives you know what? I need to upgrade those and put the QR codes to the patterns and videos on those. But that's like, as I'm learning new things of how things can be better, things are gonna get better and more exciting.
Well, you've already got a lot of perfection going on here. And yeah, this last pop-up shop, oh my goodness. Goodness.
It was extra.
Ooh, look at this. That bead needs to find its way into the design.
Yes.
That is the travertine round faceted.
I'm not sure about them. I need some. No, wait, what are these? I need some jump rings, but I'm not sure what I want to do with my turquoise just yet. Isn't that frustrating? Like, I have all this cool stuff, but none of it's like quite coming together yet.
Oh, these are so pretty too. Oh, look at that one. You guys can't see the lighting, but oh my goodness. I'm just coming up with some stuff to add. Anything like travertine, Picasso, anything like that. Danielle knows I gobble it up on her site too.
I love Picasso. Always my favorite.
It's my favorite. Okay. I guess I'm going to be doing some color blocking.
I love color blocking. That is like my absolute favorite.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I think I'm going to add some bead caps and stuff in here too. Some little rando bead caps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Trying to just come up with some good. That might be a different color. Oh man, these are so cute too. Not the right color, but I love them. Okay. So I'm just grabbing a bunch of like different sizes too, because you always have so many cool sizes.
You know, if I do multiple rings, then that means that I could have... I think I know what I want to do. I just don't know what I need to do to construct it. Because what I want to do is add more rings and then have like just drops of turquoise at the bottoms. Okay.
Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to take out, I'm taking out one of these guys because when my order comes on Wednesday, I want to do that a pin, like a necklace pendant with this and the round, you know, your new round, that round one that you had out. Yeah.
Love that.
I do too. I think it's pretty gorge.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna have to do a lot of barrel knotting if I want to pull this off.
I'm loving it because I love barrel knots.
Of course.
Ooh, I think those will go there too. Don't you think those will go along with this? Well, this is gonna, that's my reminder. Do you like all these colors I have, all these different beads?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that color arrangement is gorgeous. It's like browns and purples, if I'm seeing it correctly.
Yes. Yeah. And then I have one little like pink, just to
give it a little bit of an extra oomph.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
I love that.
Kind of dig it. Oh, these are so pretty. The aquamarine. Okay. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some, oh, it's Botswana. Ooh. Ooh. So sticking with the silver. Yeah, so sticking with the silver theme, I'm going to grab bead caps and spacers and do that. How does that sound?
That is going to be pretty awesome. I went pretty basic today, but I think if I can make this work, it would be such a moment.
Did you do that? I'm having like deja vu. Have you done this before? Or am I having deja vu?
I did a similar thing for a previous video, I think a couple of years ago, but I didn't use resin rings. I used like actual, I think I used jump rings or something.
So I'm not having, I've seen it before.
Yes, correct. Unless you're just like psychic or something, which, you know, you very well could be. But you didn't see Rayne calling. Well, I don't know.
I know. She's going to be so mad. Grandma, what were you doing?
Grandma, what were you thinking?
I'm going to be like, I was with Nealay. So
does that make it all better?
Yes, it does, actually. Because then she's like, well,
okay.
what did you make me?
Oh, there. Well, there you go. There it is.
So what I did was I connected my phone to my overhead and then just tilted it towards the, like where my my laptop is. So I just like lifted it up and then she could see you. And she was waving at you and Joan.
Aww. That's cute.
And so we were watching you together. That's what has been happening with my evenings is she'll FaceTime me at night so that we can see each other.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm going to be here till next week untaping this. But I am going to use some of these like spacers and stuff in here. And then I think I have some bead caps maybe in this one. And I'm going to go with bright silver. It's probably, I don't know if bright silver is right for these stones, but it's going to be for me. Because I'm using right.
I don't see why it wouldn't. Silver is definitely a neutral. Goes with everything.
Oh, these are cool. Look at there's like it's like two-sided.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's see what beads will go in those. Oh my goodness. Look at that perfect fit.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, so I have to remember that. I'm so excited. I love when something just kind of comes together.
Me too.
What's Danielle doing?
She doesn't know.
My goodness, she's creating like wall art.
I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
It looks cool.
It like looks amazing.
Things are getting really random and weird over here. I don't know.
I really love that.
Yeah,
something's gonna click. Eventually something will click.
Well, yeah, because I don't know what I'm doing here, but that's a given for me.
I think we're all just kind of like, we're just enjoying the happy art of experimenting and not having a set plan to do something.
Do you guys like this? I have a little like daisy spacer in between. Is that kind of cute?
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
It's very cute.
Keep that. I think that's it for the bead caps. Oh, this chunk of muck. Oh, wow.
I'm just scrolling comments. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you. I still don't know. Something will click though, right? You just have to sit there and play for a minute.
I'm dropping a
vague. Loving how things run this way. And how can I make them keep doing that? That's where I'm at.
I forget to look at the comments too. Oh, Cecilia, hi. Debbie! Debbie was I was talking about you, Debbie, that you have your first order coming.
Oh.
And Leanne, apparently Leanne also has like a satellite SilverSilk warehouse like I do.
Yeah, she does. Yes. She is a SilverSilk.
She probably uses hers though. I don't use mine.
I know what to do.
You're using it now, technically. Does that count? I mean, you know,
I know.
We have you as a honored guest frequently to make sure that you're following up on your usability of SilverSilk.
That's right.
We're holding you accountable now.
Love it.
So you really just brought this on yourself.
I did. And then I have to use these beads. Oh, I'm cutting into a strand. Oh, ouch.
Does it hurt? Oh my gosh.
No, yeah, emotionally. So I'm just checking spacers to see what kind of goes with what.
Spacer check.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so that goes with that.
I'm the master of destruct. Let's see here.
I love when people show when something has to come apart too, because then we learn how to take things apart rather than just cutting it and starting all over. There's a way to.
Oh yeah, no. Wouldn't want to start over, but I do have to go back a bit to try the other idea.
That's kind of what I like about beading versus the other fine arts that are of like complete material destruction is that with at least beading, you get 80% of your materials back, so you don't actually waste anything. And
exactly.
Like, with like painting and stuff, you kind of just lose everything.
Over, yeah, same with cooking. Like cooking, you experiment with cooking, you get that wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
with cooking, sometimes you can salvage it. Not with you. If you add a lot of salt to something, then it's pretty much game over. But baking is hard. I can't bake to save my life because
I have made some nasty baked goods in my time. It's so bad.
Nasty bake as opposed to like hasty bake.
I just the times that I've gone and bought something store bought to make up for the fact that I tried and failed.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah. There's times that I've gone to Chipotle and purchased the food and put it into warmers and made it look like I made it. And put it out on the table.
Yeah, I think we've all been there, It's fine.
I tried so hard.
Okay, I really wish I had a big idea of how I wanted to connect these.
Everything was going really nicely till I got to this spot, and then I was like,
Oh yeah, it's beautiful though. I'm not sure what's happening, but I like it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That was so funny.
I like it.
It was just like cute. Like I don't know what's going on there, but I'm digging it.
Oh, so I could bring this down and bring this over. Bring this one down and bring it over. Yeah. Okay, now we got it.
Oh, Laurie says, Nealay, that looks great. Thank you. I wish I knew what I was doing with it, but I think I like this configuration. And I need to glue all the cords up there, but otherwise, I like how kind of this is coming together. I just don't know what I want to do with it. Oh, do you guys remember back when I had... Oh, I'm going to dump all this out and show you. Because I'm dying to do something with it. I just don't know what, because it's not come to me yet. But do you guys remember these?
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember these from the pop-up shop?
Yes.
Well, they kind of go all together.
Yes.
They do.
In a fun way. And I want to do something with it, but it hasn't hit me yet. One has a gloss texture and the other is a matte texture. So I need something to blend the two or kind of meet them halfway. I don't know what that is yet though. But I'm a collector. Okay. So I might just hoard this until I find the right things to combine it with.
I would hoard it.
Yeah.
Until because what's going to happen is you're going to see something and you're going to be like, oh, I know exactly what I need for this.
100%.
Yeah.
It's always what ends up happening. And then when folks ask about it, I'm like, I don't have it in stock anymore. Hopefully they will have purchased both are either or all of it at some point in time.
And here's a surprise. I have all that. So when you go to make that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you also, in all fairness, have one of everything that I have. Almost. Except for my personal stash, because I've got like random beads from the Softflex warehouse. Because whenever I went to Sonoma one year, I got to shop at their warehouse, and that was a lot of fun. But I just have some random stuff from their warehouse too. I have these little eyeballs. Should I use these?
Oh my goodness.
Cute. I think that look cute.
So cute. I just found a bag of SilverSilk. I'm so excited.
Is it the crane hand that I gave you?
Yes. Well, it's this one. Yeah. Look at. I love this bag.
Oh, that. Yeah. The bag that I got from Spain. I love those.
Yeah, and then I have this one too.
Yes, the other bag. I love.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this. And it's a perfect color because I love red. Red is my favorite color.
Ooh, Debbie says I would put 3 of each of those beads in each of the circles. That would be fun.
That is gorgeous.
There's too many eyes. Do you get like freaked out if you look at it?
No, not at
And
all.
if you say yes, then that's a great thing too.
Well,
Yep.
the thing is, it's not you wearing it that's going to get freaked out. It's the people looking at you. And I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's gonna go in there.
Lori loves the eyeballs.
I love the eyeballs, the iguana eyes. Is 3 enough, or should I do 5?
3.
3.
Yeah.
In all
Unless you wanna
fairness,
do
you were
5.
saying 1 earlier too, and I
know.
fought back on that. And I was
But
like,
yeah,
oh.
but since you decided to go away from that, then I
Since you
changed.
decided to not listen to my instructions.
Yeah, so then I'm gonna say 3. But just because I'm thinking of how it would be sitting, if you're gonna have it sit like on your collarbone, if you have 5, it's gonna go up halfway up your neck.
Yeah,
Which
it
might
would look
not
a
be
little
bad
strange.
thing. But if you do it there, then you're gonna have like 1 in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of like 3, but
Okay, I'll leave it at 3. Folks are saying 3 here too. All right. Well, I need some jump rings, but I don't know. Do I do this in silver or do I do it in gold?
ooh, antique gold.
Yes. Okay, I can do that.
Was that too quick of an answer?
I don't use antique gold enough in anything.
I love your antique gold. Lori and Valerie and Bridget and Susan, they are all saying 3. Love it.
Yeah, I got a lot of 3s on here.
Ooh, Karen says, I love the evil eyes. Triple the protection. Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh, we can all use protection.
Isn't there a band, Third Eye Blind?
There is, from the 90s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did I sound very confident? I sounded confident when I was asking the question, huh? Because there's like, I thought it was Third Eye Blind, and then there's 3 Days Grace, 3 Doors Down. Everything is in 3.
It's true.
Oh my goodness.
Cute.
That's better than cute. That is freaking amazing.
Well, I'm trying. The thing is, I don't know how I'm going to connect the turquoise pieces because the drill hole is so small that a regular jump ring is not going to fit through them.
Can you do the Danielle wire wrapping on there?
Yes. I was wanting to not do an extravagant amount of wire wrapping, but I think I can find a happy medium. And probably it's one of those things, it's just going to have to be the way it is because of the type of bead it is, you know?
Yeah, because I think, because if you just the way Danielle does it, you don't have to put an extra bead in between. You don't have that extra wrap and then do the wire wrap and then have that extra wrap. So you don't have that long wrapping neck. Danielle style, you can make it. Oh my goodness. Yes, you can.
You said a whole bunch of words and I didn't understand, but I think Danielle might have to show me what the Danielle wrap is.
Oh.
You'll figure it out and she will share.
It's the wrap that you did like on your owl bracelet.
Oh,
It's a little 2-minute video, but I use it all the time. And when I show it, I always give you credit. When I'm doing a live, and I will give you credit. And then when Colleen is moderating, she'll share the link to that video too. But it's just, I don't know, I love it. And every time I do it, people are like, oh my gosh, that's the best thing ever. And I'm like, of course, it's Danielle.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for doing that.
Oh yeah, always.
Okay, I found some vintage bronze. I wish this were not shiny, but I'm sure there's wire that exists like that.
Let's
somewhere.
see. Oh yeah, is that 20 gauge or 22?
This one's 22 that I'm trying to use up.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I think this works. So, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then we probably ought to get on with our Sunday because, we're about like an hour and a half over.
Oh.
Well, an hour and 15 minutes. But, by the time I think we are exiting, should be okay. So explain this wrap over stuff over people.
Okay. Yes. Do you want me to show you?
Probably.
Okay. Let's find something that Jen can wrap that
You need a video, huh?
that I need. Yeah, I need like a brio or something else.
Real thing.
Liz, I'm using rat tail. I don't know why they call it rat tail.
I'm looking real fast for something that I can use.
It could also be a possum tail.
It could be, yeah. Earlier I was using something different, but I'm setting my other one aside for now, waiting for that moment to come. But that one I was using waxed cord.
Dang it. Why, when I need a brio, I can't find it, but then they just magically pop up when I don't need them?
You sound so angry about it.
I know. Did I sound angry? I did sound angry, huh? I'm sorry, guys.
If I have any, I don't know. I have a big box of Sam, so let's look in here.
I am so sorry. I sounded so angry. That was so bad. You guys, I'm not
You know
really.
what? I can show you. Want me to show you?
Yeah.
Is
I
my
think I
camera
got it.
clear?
Okay, what if I just do this?
Oh, but
I
your
found
camera.
it.
Oh, there you go.
Because, I need to connect it to this, right? So this is going to look messy, but I think it's going to look good when it's finished.
Yeah,
think.
I think you got it. That's nice.
Okay. Do you want me to still show you?
Yeah, I think it might be better
Okay.
to do it anyway, but...
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to do some 22 gauge. And if I do this wrong, oh my gosh, the master that invented this is here. The pressure is on.
Don't screw it up.
Oh,
I know. Oh, you already did it. Okay.
I'm a low pressure person.
You're what?
I'm a low pressure person, unless it's judging myself, in which case, game on, baby.
Okay. So the brio is a little thick, but that's okay but what I do is I come down. So here's about, I don't know what, 2 inches or so. And here's the other 4 inches, which I have a lot. And I just bring this up and cross over just like you would if you were going to do a regular wrap. And you can make it as tight as you want since he has that flat bead. And then what I do with these amazing chain nose pliers that Danielle sent to me. Thank you.
Oh, you like those? Those are pretty cool, right?
Oh man, I love them. These are incredible. So then I have those going straight up and down like that. Okay. Just like that. Then I come in with the round nose pliers, right? And go about here because I don't need a long neck, right? And then I'm going to bend the long end over, and now I've got the little shorty sticking out, and I'm going to snip it.
Just snip it.
And then rotate my wrist over, form that over that top barrel, rotate, push the tail to the back just like you would a regular wire wrapped loop. And so here we have it all nice and centered. Yeah. Then you just take your tail piece and you start wrapping around, and then you're wrapping around both pieces just like that.
Cute.
And so you don't have that long neck.
Yeah.
You don't have it's not all bulky. So then
You
I'm going to
executed that really well. Like, you should be very proud right now.
Oh, Danielle should be. Oh, because she taught me so well.
Well, you should too. No, well, you should be proud.
Oh.
You did that, Lou.
And then I just come around very gently and I just tuck in that tail, because your project is not complete until you tuck that in. And there you go. Now it's ready.
Yay!
Oh, my camera's doing the funky thing again.
Mine too.
Well, that's okay, because we learned way too many things this particular session. It's because you guys always have some fun ideas that you're so excited to share. And I got to work on some stuff too. I don't think I got anything finished necessarily. Oh, I did actually. The one thing here. And I added a magnetic clasp, but I'm not sure how I feel about that just yet. So we're going to do some testing and see.
You can add some, you can add a little tiny, you know, like little tiny itty bitty chain and make a secured, like a
oh
yeah.
Like
yeah,
little, like,
I do that. I have a
chain.
Yeah, I have a friend that's aggressive with her stuff, and so whenever I use a magnetic clasp,
yeah,
I learned it the hard way, Nealay, because I had made a bracelet and she lost it in Sonora, and I cannot remake it.
Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's too much, but you know, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And to make it long enough to where if you're putting it on, so what I do is I add the chain. I add the chain to one side of it. And then what I do is I see how, you know, the big part of my hand, and then make sure that I have enough chain to where I can slip that bracelet on.
I love that. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a fantastic idea. Okay. Danielle has completed another design on the fly. I love these pearls that you did.
I'm loving these too. I think we can still get them. I'm going to just stick with this. And then I thought about doing, have you ever seen those little leaf dangles that they make with the rat tail, and then you burn the end with a lighter? And I think that's what I'm going to do to have that finished, and to just put your beautiful findings on the end. And there's my necklace.
That is so beautiful.
The other one we're still, yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I'm sure it will turn into something magical. And it might not, who knows, but you know, it's cool to look at.
I feel like if I just didn't do any of the side stuff and then just terminated the ends with a little bit of a dangle of some kind, but I need a smaller bead.
Yeah.
And then that smaller bead would probably be better. So, but it was a great learning experience, and it's very easy to destruct and not waste anything. So
for sure.
It's okay there. And this one, I may add 2 more pearls to it, and then copper, gold.
What's the color of the chain?
The chain has a silver. It's leather knitted chain over silver over natural.
Oh yeah. I know what chain you're using. I should go with the silver findings probably.
Silver findings? Yeah, I agree. That would be really pretty. Let's see it.
I've just made a giant mess on my table.
You did.
I bet everyone else did too, though. So I bet I'm not alone in
I have a giant mess,
that.
but I'm excited.
It's a happy mess.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Liz. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, Valerie.
Yeah, so cool stuff. All right, you guys, let's gather up and wish everyone a happy weekend. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Weekend. May you have more success on your jewelry than me.
Well, we'll just keep this creative fun happening for the next Sunday. Let me remove these so we can all be on. Guys, if you wouldn't mind giving this video a giant thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Joan earlier posted Danielle and Jenifer's both of their YouTubes as well. The sale is still going on in the fact that if you spend $35 or over in my shop, today is the last day to get a gift from me to you. It'll be a full 3-foot spool of something.
Nice.
I ran out of the original pipe chain already, but I have some. I mean, you can imagine I've got more SilverSilk to give away. So think about that. Is there anything else that we're missing from my announcements? Because I can't think of anything.
Next week?
What is happening next week? Let me check the calendar. I think there's nothing happening next week, which I'm kind of like, I mean, there's going to be a show, but there's like nothing specific planned or a guest. So I guess it'll just be us again. Maybe we can get Stacy involved and make it a party.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you guys, enjoy the day today, and we will see you again for the next SilverSilk Sunday. Hopefully this leaves you inspired and invigorated to dive into your own stash of ridiculous wonder and get out those beads and just enjoy playing with them like we did.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye. Oh, there's my camera. Bye.